Hey guys, it's Sad and I'm back with another video for my 175 card PSA return. So this is box number 6, as you can see right there. There's 10 boxes total, so we're probably about halfway through. So it's been a couple days since I recorded the last video. I think we left off with some Team Rocket cards, but I could be wrong. We'll see. All right, getting straight into it. First card is a Neo card. This is Neo Genesis. This is a PSA 7 Near Mint Blossom. So let's see. You can see some scratches. Fair amount of scratches. Nothing too crazy though. Yeah, it looks like a solid 7. It's a little off center from, on the right side, it's a little bit thinner than the left, but at a PSA 7, it's not going to count off. If it was a 9 or 10 candidate, then it might. If it was something that would be otherwise 10, then yeah, it'd probably be marked down to a 9 because of that. But yeah, not much in the way of whitening on the back either, so that looks like a solid 7. I'll put you right there. Next up is a PSA 8 Chaos Gem. So this is a trainer, obviously, from the Gem Challenge set. You can tell from that symbol, and it also says Gem Challenge. I sent this off because it looked mint to me. I don't know why I would get an 8, but I'm working on my gem sets, collecting them in 9 and up. So this is an 8, so I won't keep that. But why would this one get an 8? I'm a little bit hoarse because I was cheering for the US versus Qatar games. That was pretty cool. I don't know if y'all watched that, but soccer is pretty cool to me. So there's a white spot there, and a little white spot there, a couple white spot there, and nothing really over here, but nothing along the borders. Oh, there's one white spot there. This one looks like a 9 to me, but I don't know, they're pretty rough. Seems like they're pretty rough with the grades lately. Raising their standards up maybe from all the cards they're getting in. I don't know, that looks like a really good 8 in my opinion. All right, so we have another 8. This one is one I thought might get a 10, so I sent it off. It's Blaine's Charmander, got an 8, first edition. Really cool card. It would have been cool in a 9 or a 10, but got an 8. So you can see some white spots there. So these are white spots that are factory cut, so it's not like they were dropped or something and got white spots on their edges. But yeah, that's what that is. Another 8. You have a 9, so I sent off a couple cards that I thought might be better sellers, like a Charmander and an Eevee. I might keep this Eevee since it got a 9, but I don't know, I have to think about it. Probably will. So yeah, this one looks a little bit better than the Charmander because it doesn't have those white spots from the dull blade, the factory cut dull blade. A little bit right here, but those are, that's dust. Sorry, I don't know if y'all could hear, there's a loud bird right outside. Here's another one. So this is the same thing, got a PSA 9. Lieutenant Surge's Eevee. Few white spots. This one looks like that Charmander. They got an 8. I don't know, probably missing something, but anyway, this one got a 9. I'll probably keep this. So I'll probably keep this one in one of those Eevees since there's 2. That made the decision a little bit easier for me. I'm trying to keep 9s and up. Very nice card though. Couple white spots on the edges. That is to be expected with a 9. Very nice card. And we have a Giovanni. There's a hollow trainer, not first edition. Be interested to see what this is worth. I want to guess about $100. And these trainers are worth more than you think, more than I think anyway. I was surprised because I've been getting them in, over the past few collection videos. If you've been watching those, but I put them on eBay and sell them, and several of them have sold already. So I was kind of surprised with how much they sell for. So this one I was really surprised. So I remember buying this collection a year ago, and I remember the Zapdos being really nice as far as the hollow looks. A few scratches. I thought maybe an 8 or something. It looks like it has a lot of factory lines, vertical factory lines. I didn't look at it too closely after that. I mean, the white spots on the back weren't very much, and I think I see why it got a 5. So we got a 5. At first glance, looking at it on pictures, at least on eBay or whatever you're buying off of Facebook or something, not very many white spots at all. So I was pretty happy about it. The guy, I think he even put that it was a potential PSA 9-10 candidate, but then that is why it got a 5. Tiny little crease. So sad. I didn't see it the first time, or else I probably would have returned it, because I don't remember off the top of my head how much I paid. I can go back and look, but it wasn't cheap, because it was around this time last year that I bought it. So I'll put it down there. And there's several more that weren't first edition, a couple more at least, 2 or 3 more. This one got a 7, so that means it won't have a crease. The hollow looks about the same as that 5. I actually had a 9. I think I got it in last year. It was first edition Rocket Zapdos PSA 9. But I sold it. I should have kept it. But I did get the Rockets Moltres in. I did keep that one. Got them in together. I think that's a really cool looking card. Yeah, here's another one. So this one got a 5. This one probably has a crease on it somewhere too. So if you look at the hollow, for a 5, it doesn't have very many scratches at all. And the white spots look really nice too, but then you see, look, right off the bat, I see there's a dent. So yeah, another one there. So that's why it got a 5. Still gonna sell it for probably $50, but I have to look it up. So there's another one. Here's a 5, PSA 5. It's hard to tell sometimes if it's scratches or if it's that rain, because there's some lines in there for the rain. But yeah, this one's got a lot more scratches on it. Looks like it's got a dirt spot down here too. So yeah, this one looks more like a regular 5. If you look at the white spots on it. And it's got something down here. Some type of dent maybe on the card. Yeah. Certainly wouldn't help. Whatever it is, it doesn't help the grade at all. And let's see. So I know there's some more gym cards. This one actually is a really cool card, in my opinion, because it has 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. And the hollow is actually a little bit smaller than the regulars. If you look at this, the Zapdos versus the Mewtwo, the Zapdos has got the regular amount of hollow right here, but the Rocket's Mewtwo doesn't. It's a little bit smaller. I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah, I've already got somebody that claimed this card too, so I'm not keeping it, but I'm not listing it on eBay either. Someone already claimed it. Very cool card though. And we have Misty's Gyarados. I'm trying to say Gyarados now. I think that's the correct way to say it. I've always said Gyarados, at least in my head. When you read something, you say it in your head, you pronounce it in your head. I've always said Gyarados, but I believe it's Gyarados. This is a very cool card. Doesn't have much in the way of hollow on the card, so it's probably an easier card to get graded just because it's mostly occupied by this regular print of the Gyarados. It still has its fair amount of scratches on it. Not very many white spots though. Pretty big one there in the corner, but it's mostly it. A couple nicks here and there. So this is a solid 7 for sure. Oops. All right, so I remember there's several of these Nidokings. This one is a 9, so that's really cool. This one, again, is kind of like the Gyarados. It doesn't have much hollow real estate on here, so there's a couple little marks and scratches that you can see. I bet the back looks pretty perfect. Yeah, so nothing on that corner. One tiny little white spot on the top right. Bottom right's got a little white spot and maybe something on the bottom left, but otherwise very good card. That is a PSA 9. Slide some of these down. And this one is an 8, so the Nidokings are doing a little better. I think there's a swirl right there. Pretty cool. PSA 8. Border actually looks really nice. Oh, it's got a deep white spot right there, so that definitely didn't help. But the scratches, it looks like it has a few more scratches than that 9, so you can see more scratches. There's actually a little bit of hollow over here. I think there's another. Yeah, ooh, this one got a 3. So let's see if we can figure out why it's got a 3. I can tell right off the bat. Look at those creases. So you may wonder, why would you get something like this with a big old crease that is obviously not going to grade good? Why would you get that graded? So if I got this card for cheap, let's say I bought a collection and got whatever in it that I was targeting, got that graded and covered the cost for the whole collection. This card is basically free. So if you send in a card that's basically free, you know, the other cards in the collection paid for it, and you only pay $10 to get it graded, as long as you sell this card for more than $10, you've made your money. So this card would probably, you know, off the top of my head, I would say 30, 40 bucks. So, I mean, that's 20 bucks profit right there. So that is the reason, at least in my circumstance, why I would get something like this graded. Back doesn't look too bad. A little mark right there, like it got dropped or something. But yeah, that crease is really what did it. Yeah, somebody will buy that though. And we have 3 cards left. So a PSA 9 Giovanni's Gyarados. This is actually a really cool card. A lot more hollow on it than this Misty's Gyarados. And it's got a cool swirl on it. So you can't go wrong with that little swirl right below his mouth too, right next to his mouth. Got a few scratches. Cool hollow pattern too. Looks like some type of valley or something under the ocean. Pretty much nothing in regards to white spots on the border. Perfect centering also, but it's just these scratches right here that gave it a 9. Right up in here. So if it didn't have those scratches, it probably would have gotten a 10. That would have been really cool. And 2 cards left. We have another one. This one got a 7, so it's got a lot more scratches on it. That's what a 7 will get you. Right there. And white spots. Corner, white spot on the top. Pretty. Oh, 2 of them, 2 pretty big ones. Corner, so yeah, that's what a 7 will get you right there. Corner's pretty good. And last card from today's video is, okay, Misty's Tentacle. We went out with a strike. So look right there, you can see on a PSA 4, that crease right there. not a huge crease, but it's, you know, a pretty good one there, and that's why I got a 4. We saw on that Rockets Zapdos that this one has a tiny crease right there, and that gave it a 5. But if it's got a bigger crease like that, you know, it's gonna get a 4. And where's the 3 at? So the 3 has several creases that are pretty big, go almost halfway across the card, and that gave it a 3. So obviously 2 and 1 would be way worse. The border doesn't look too bad on it either, so it's a good card. Probably would be a 7 or 8 otherwise, because the hollow's got a fair amount of scratch. I'd probably say a 7 if it wasn't for that beautiful crease right there. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what was your favorite card from today's video. Thanks for watching, guys.